saddle's quite nicely drawn out, isn't it? Oh, what do those bags? Yeah, the bags wobble a bit as well as we move. I think that's supposed to be intentional. Nice medieval pudding bowl haircut. I approve. Right, where am I going with this? Quite a funny little run he's got. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? He is... Is that him? That must be him there. Hold me here. I did it! You won. You're better than me. Okay, reward. I get... Dynasty reputation plus 60, which might be enough to recruit one more person. So I think I was about on the cusp of where I needed to be. However, it's not like that exciting. To earn, I mean, you can earn all the reputation you need through doing that. Because I've done all the story quests now. That's where you get most of the reputation from. But yeah, it'll be a hard grind if I need to do a lot that way. Hey, Cringe, how's it going? You're playing Elden Ring and it's fantastic. I think I saw you say that in Discord. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm glad you're enjoying that, though. I'm doing all right, thanks. Been really busy the last few weeks with lots of life stuff. Trying to, remanage the balance between streaming and working, family and fitness, social stuff as well, and all that, which I've been struggling with over the last 6 months. Just been too busy. Too many things in, and something's always had to give. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying Elden Ring. There's a lot of people enjoying that. I think it maybe appeals to me slightly more than the rest of the Dark Souls series, which I've not been a fan of. I've played Dark Souls 3 a little bit, and I got very quickly bored and tired of having to clear out the same trash mobs every time I died somewhere. You go back to the last bonfire, and it's like... But I've killed all these guys 10 times already, and I don't mind dying to something that's hard. But when I have to go and clear out all the trash to walk back there, no, I got bored of that real quick. But the open world aspect of Elden Ring will remove a lot of that, right? You can just skirt round things that you don't want to have encounters with. Great that you don't have to run the boss for 2 minutes. Yeah, it sounds good. And I watched Aimless streaming a little bit of it as well. It looked pretty cool. Where's my kitchen at? Let's get off the horse. I come bearing food. Right, let's free up that workstation. I'm going to just go and cook a load of this meat. I've got 94, but we're going to do it all in one go. It takes a whopping 5 seconds to do 94 meat. That is a quality of life improvement right there. Oh, is this yeah, this is the food place. This is okay then. Roasted meat, 94. Let's put the whole lot in there. Okay, so what could we do? Let me have a look at the production situation here. So I want to produce something that's going to get me as much experience as possible. I want to see what difference it's going to make. Excuse me, Workshop 3. See, even that, you grind out to Workshop 3, you don't really get anything exciting to build. Why is a mead bottle different to a wine bottle, different to a beer bottle? Surely they're just all bottles in the medieval time. So, the market stall gives us nothing. Kitchen 2. Vegetable soup? That requires beetroot, cabbage, carrots, and onion. It sounds very tasty. Oh, and... Oh, no, it doesn't require water. That's okay, then. That's good, because carrying the water around, that's a pain in the ass. Porridge with berries. If I went picking a load of berries, that would be something that we could maybe... do a mass production run of. The white bread still requires the eggs, sadly. So that's the... I think all the multigrain, all the breads do, don't they? Yeah. So eggs are the thing that's holding us back there. Apart from flatbreads. Oh, but then it needs 3 uses of water. So I don't like cooking anything that requires me to have loads of buckets of water on me. Glad you're enjoying Elden Ring, you guys. Not really my sort of thing, but it looks pretty nice. Okay, we might go berry picking, so we can soon get quite a lot of berries. That's a summer thing, isn't it? So we're okay for that for a bit. Flatbread with onions. That would have been good if it weren't for all the buckets of water. The vegetable soup, though. Let me go and see what the situation with carrots and cabbage and all the rest are in my little supply here. So what have we got? Onions, 2. And absolutely nothing else. I'm pretty sure I'm growing them, but it'll be later this year then. Okay. So that's not an option. I don't know why I just ran out of there. Right, so there's nothing much there from the kitchen 2 that we can produce just at the moment. What about sewing hut 2? We're up to the levels of... what about fur boots then? Fur and leather. We're looking cap with coif. Linen fabric 3 and linen thread 1. Hood. See, that requires wool fabric, and that's quite a hard thing to get. The fur hood. That also requires wool. The boots. Fur 2. Leather 24. That's an obscene amount of leather. They might sell very well, though. The cap is very cheap and easy to make. But I'm thinking if we go for something a bit better... Let's go and look at the fur and leather supplies, because these look like an option. Let's go and see what we've got in the village store. What was that? Oh, it's a chicken. I thought I just saw a chicken fall out of his ass. Strange times. Medieval times. Guess you got to do something for entertainment around the village, right? For TV. So we're looking at the possibility of fur. Feather, flax, flour, fur. I've got 61. It's going to be the amount of leather. I've got 319, and it weighs a lot. Right. Let's go and do something with these. This is heavy. And that's too heavy. Damn. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is turn around. Let's come out of that mode for a minute. Let's throw... Well, I don't know why I'm carrying these other things around, actually. Let's just get rid of those to start with. Linen fabric. Oh, I picked those up, didn't I? Running about. What else have I got that I don't need? I must be carrying some stuff I don't want. So if I just drop on the floor... X... And then we're going to stagger into the sewing hut with all the rest. Do I know which Xbox controller to buy for PC gaming? Yeah, I've got the current one. I don't have it here at the moment. It's behind. It used to be behind the green screen. It's in the other room because I've been playing split screen Fortnite with one of my daughters, which actually works better than I expected. Occasionally get some frame drops, but I use it's an Xbox Series S or X controller. They work great. You just need a USB-C cable to connect them. So it's USB whatever, the regular USB connection that goes at the PC to Type-C that fits in on the controller. And they work great. No drivers or anything. Really, really good. And I find them very comfortable to use as well. Right, drop that. Go and get me fur. I guess you might be able to use it wireless. I don't know, actually. I never thought about the wireless. But, yeah, I just have it connected USB-C. Right. Pick that up. Hit that. Oh, tell you what, don't hit that yet. What do we want to make? So I'm going to have to buy the recipe for this. So it's Sewing Hut 2. We've got the option of boots, which is... That would do it. So it takes 10 times as much leather to fur. Or we've got fur boots. They sell... That sells for slightly more. So I've got enough for 30... Probably about enough for 15 in total with some fur left over. Let's do that. Let's see. So my technology at 2575. This is the big grind one. Let's see what this does. No. Excuse me. This might not be the best use of resources. But I think it's one of the options. So let's see. I'm going to buy this. And then let's craft me some boots. I can get 13 pairs of boots. It was at 2575, wasn't it? So you can use the Xbox controller Bluetooth, but it's got a noticeable delay. And you get their proprietary dongle for $25 for latency-free wireless. Yeah, just stay wired. And I assume it's powered from the PC then, rather than using the batteries. Because all the time I played it, the batteries never went down. So they weren't charging. Because I don't have one of the rechargeable battery packs for it. I use regular rechargeable batteries, but charge them in their own charger. And I guess it just took the power from the PC. So there's another bonus. I hate wireless devices on computers that run out of power at the most awkward of moments, usually. Some developers only show the Xbox buttons in PC games. Ah, okay, yeah. If it recognises it as an Xbox controller. And the PlayStation controller was a nightmare to get to work. That's not really done much, has it? Oh my god. 20 points. How many? That's for 13 of them. And I need 7,500 XP. Well, that's not going to be the thing that grinds us up then, is it? Still, it's something to go and sell, so we should maybe go and do that. Let's go and visit one of the local towns. Maybe. I'll tell you what, let's have a look and see what other producibles I've got. They'll sell for a decent bit of cash, I'm pretty sure. Right. Put that away. Put the leather away until we've built up some more. What can I build? I must have something. Something nice. Raw materials. Flaxseed is building up. I'm assuming we have plenty of that spare. Limestone is slowly building up. Goes a lot faster when you go and mine it yourself. This must be on auto production. I mean, I can go and make a load of manure into fertilizer, but it's not much good. I've got plenty of planks. I don't need farming XP, though. I think my farmers are doing that anyway. Rye grain can be used for cooking in the kitchen, brewing in the tavern. This is the thing that really annoys me, right? To get to the tavern, it's so hard. There's so much production XP you need to get there. Then it unlocks a huge raft of different recipes that you can use things like this for. But at that point, you don't need production XP anymore. So, yeah, you can still make the stuff, but it would be so much more useful if it would unlock some of these recipes at earlier stages. So then you can use the materials you've got to grind up to get to the tavern. But anyway, it is what it is. What can I do with 2,000 straw? Or 1,300 wheat grain? The wool is slowly building back up. Let me have a look at the technology then. Wow, one controller costs 150 euros. Have they gone up in price? I mean, they're expensive things. I think I paid about 45 quid when I bought mine. Javelina, you make animal feed, though. I think that gives you farming XP, doesn't it? Let's have a little look. Technology. I mean, animal feed is useful. We have quite a bit of it. This is going up by itself, I'm sure. So my farmers are doing their own thing there. Yeah, that's true. You do use the rye. Animal feed is in rye. That's why I've been growing it. So it's rye and oats, is it, that you use for that? So it does have a use, but as I say, it could be used in the tavern, but it'd be nice if you could get make the beer recipe from an earlier form of the tavern or a kitchen or something to help you grind up to getting the tavern is what I meant. The Xbox Series S controller costs €150 because Microsoft wanted to mimic EA. That's insane. There must be a shortage of them or something, because it wasn't that much when I bought the Xbox over a year ago, mind. But that is damned expensive. Is that the cost of them now in the UK? Let me just have a look. Let's have a look. Amazon. Not that I necessarily prefer to shop on here, but let's have a look. Series X. That's the Xbox One controller. Do they have the official ones? Are these are the official ones? Oh, no, it says Xbox One. But I think that's it, isn't it? Maybe not. That's it. $52.98. So yeah, unless there's another one you're looking at for 150. I was going to say that sounded like really expensive. How many villagers and reputation do you have? Let's have a quick look. We've got 65. I've hit the limit for my reputation on this at the moment, so because I've done all the story quests. So if I want to get reputation, I've got to go through doing little quests and things, and the rep is at 15,600. But that's fine at the moment. My village is enough for what I need for the moment. But yeah, we're just trying new things out. It was really trying to find a nice way of mass producing something to try and grind out the rest of the production XP. That's what I wanted, but I'm struggling to find anything that looks like an easy route up there. There's a bit of food we can do once the harvest comes in. And what about in the smithy? What can I do? There must be something in here. Bronze anything is intensive. Unless I might have to go mining to get some of this stuff. Oh yeah, I was looking for something with wheat grain. So flour is an obvious thing. Buckets of water are slow going. There's rye bread, water and eggs. See, it's the eggs requirement. Unless I go in like insane amount of chicken farming, I can't get enough eggs to mass produce serious amounts of bread. Porridge with berries. That might be my best bet. And I could probably do with a huge stack of wooden bowls. Just check, is that in there? Clay bowls. Workshop 1 is the wooden bowl. And that just requires logs. And I don't know how many I've got in, so... Wait, what? One log? You need an entire log to get a single wooden bowl. That's not a particularly productive use of a tree. Let's take about... I think I can do 80 kilos. And that'll give me a good run at the porridge. You're like 10 women going on motherhood at the same time? Yeah, that's a pain when that happens. It could do with like a warning coming up on the screen here that's happened, because I sometimes don't check everything quite as often as I should, and I'm suddenly unaware that like no one's been chopping down trees or ploughing fields for quite a while. Right, I'm guessing it's this. I'll have this, thank you very much. We're going to make... What? Is this new? This is new. So we can make vases and stuff, eh? Excellent. Clay vase. That's... Oh, there we go. It's in this bit. So we want the wooden bowl. Oh, this is going to get a nice amount of bowls. And I love this. 33 bowls in 5 seconds rather than having to do them one at a time like in the old days. That's really nice. So the price for those controllers in Germany is that seems crazy. But yeah, if you can get it imported, not necessarily from the UK, because the UK, in its stupidity leaving the EU, you'll then get found as customs charges and stuff, which will just bring the price up. But maybe France, Spain, Ireland will probably be a similar price. Amazon Island, if there is such a thing. I've never looked actually, but I can't see why there wouldn't be. Wooden bowls, right? Let's put all those in. So that's ready for the porridge. Assuming we get a lot of oat seed, and I don't know if we will. What else can I make things out of? Flour would be the thing. If I can carry... We have a lot of wheat seed, don't we? No, it's eggs. Again, it's eggs that are the problem there. I guess I could set up another chicken farmer. What are they producing, by the way? So it's going to be... Farming. Animal husbandry. We've got the hen house. We're getting a whopping... You are kidding me! With someone with a farming skill of 3, we're getting 7.87 eggs a day. That's enough to make 3 loaves of bread. So even if I doubled that, and we got 15 eggs a day, the mass production is not there, is it? We'd have to have like rows of hen houses. We'd have to have intense factory farmed hens is what we'd need. Is there a village selling a bunch of eggs? I'm going to go and look. I don't think they'll have a whole lot in stock, but we'll go and have a look. What do I think this game needs to implement the most? You think production limit quotas, like don't make more than 10 axes. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing. And also seasonal production rotas for things like... Where's it gone? I won't come out of there. Is it under extraction? The herbalist hut. Like, I would love to have a seasonal... Yeah, this is the exact reason here. I would love to say what this is producing without having to go in every single season and change it. Like, if I set some of the... Like, this now, it's not producing thistles and henbanes and deadly nightshade because these things don't grow in this season. However, it then doesn't allocate this time to the other things. Now, even if it did that, that would be fine. If you told the herbalist what you wanted picking, and then when those things weren't in season, that time and percentage was automatically split up between the other things you want picking that are in season, that'd be fine. But this is a level of micromanagement I don't want to do when I have to go in every single season and change that. So I would like that. But yeah, definitely production limits. Like, you don't need more than however much manure or however much whatever else, because it all takes up space in the storage, doesn't it? And in some cases, waste resources. So yes, that would be good. That would be quite good. But I haven't played for about 3 months, so I'm not too sure what else it needs. This is the end of the season. Okay, in that case, let me get my horse. Where's my horse? Oh, it's there. I'm going to go and sell some stuff at one of the villages. And then come back and we'll sleep until summer, I think. What field is this? This is, well, whatever it is, it's sown, so that's all right. I'm assuming the farmers are doing enough for the work. I haven't checked for a while. I like my little farmstead I built there. And that one. Oh, I see we need to insulate the walls still on some of these. It's is it limestone we use for that? Do you know, yeah, it is. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. We'll see what the eggs are selling for over here as well. I imagine there'll only be like a few in stock. So, I mean, we might take them. But you could do like, you could go around the entire map buying all the eggs. And then do a production run from that. I can't see anything there. But it's like a once a season sort of thing. And to get 7,500 XP, we need to be producing all the time. Oh, is it the Elite controller for Xbox? It's €145. I think I've got problems with that. Does it break down? I mean, I don't like the sound of anything that's called Elite and then is like 100 quid more than the standard version. I'm not sure what it offers as extra. Oh, I've come too far. I wanted to go to my storage. Never mind. I'll run back and get it. So we'll get the boots. And we'll get the other things that we're selling. Make some profit. Which is always useful. What do I want to sell? Boots. Got some spare trousers. Do I want to sell the trousers? Yeah, I'll sell the trousers. Plenty of rot. Did I make anything else to sell? I mean, look at the amount of fertilizer we're producing. I've got enough limestone to insulate some more cottages, so that's good. Oh, okay. There's no shortage of wooden bowls then. Didn't realise we had as many of those. And vials and everything else. Okay, I'm going to go and sell... There was this and there was flaxseed I could sell, but... we'll save the flaxseed. Oh, is the Court DLC, new Court DLC for Crusader Kings 3 out now? I think it had just come out last time I streamed it, hadn't it? Right, who's...
Hello.
What are you selling?
My wares never disappoint.
Oh, I bet they do. 4. I knew it. I knew it. 4 eggs. So if I went round, say there might be 5 vendors on the map selling eggs if I went round them all. Unless the hen house, the woman at the hen house might sell more. We might try that. I don't know if that's a thing, but yeah, I'm not going to mass produce anything that requires eggs anytime soon. Where's my clothes? Sell these trousers. And 13 pairs of boots. Farewell.
Have a good day.
Sobermere.
Only the best products here.
The best products. Manure. Thank you very much. How much for 10 buckets of soured milk? $6,000. 6,000 coin for 10 buckets of soured milk. I'm thinking of making it into cheese, but I don't think that's going to be affordable. Did I sell him the crap or not?
I've got it.
Yeah, I did. Let me just have a look.
Please,
This might be a thing. Let me just take a look at this. Right. How much cash have I got? I must have a lot. 33,500. So I can afford this. Go to kitchen 2. Cheese requires. It doesn't even need soured milk. Okay. So that just requires buckets of milk. My farmers, I do have cows. They should be producing milk themselves. The geese provide more eggs. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't got geese yet. I haven't built a goose hut. That might be... I don't know if they will get extra eggs. I don't know if they'll massively produce more eggs than the chickens will. Kitchen 1. Does this produce quark? It does. That requires... Now that says it requires a bucket of soured milk. But does that mean the whole bucket or one use out of it? I think it means one use out of it, and there's 10 uses in a bucket. So we go to kitchen 2. So this requires a bucket of milk. It doesn't sell for a whole lot. It does do a lot of food. Let's do this. I'm going to do this because I just want to play with this. So we're going to buy... I'm going to bankrupt myself here.
My wares never